to support. And the situation being dark, hopeless, sending the young to the military and shattering their dreams, their visions, and blocking them from the external world. No freedom of travel. All these things, all this experience shaped the Eritrean people. In the way where they are today. Through all the challenge, the mental, the physical, the emotional, family when being separated, the emotional, and so many people being in prison. Whether they are alive or not, there are so many people, families and friends they don't know. All these things, what it teaches me is whatever we have today, that's in our hands. Unless we are grateful, unless we are thankful, it's a matter of time it will be taken from us. So have an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. For me to have to go back to my country from that Dallas airport is not something to be taken for granted, is what I learned from this young Eritrean when her eyes filled with sadness and tears. I wish if I have a country, I wish if I have home to go to when I feel like. Eritrean people, because they learn through the experience, now they are the one who is teaching others. Because they don't want other people to go where they went through. Protect your country. Protect your unity. Because you wouldn't find that in a textbook than learning from those people who traverse this painful journey. Young Eritrean, how many households, how many families buried their young in the Mediterranean Sea or in the desert, Sinai mountains. Ethiopia, when they speak, Eritrean people don't listen. Those who are wise learn from other people's experience, from other people's mistakes. The Eritrean people who they are today are not who they were when they say independent. Their mentality is not the same. Experience has changed them. Experience has taught them. Like I say, there was an ego, there was a pride. Those who have been grown up, they change their behavior, even towards us. Pride, ego, when you let them to control you, that's the time that your life is changing towards your own fall. Pride and ego and hatred is people are using against you or you own yourself to your own fall. What people, Eritrean people have experienced, Ethiopia is experiencing being tested for the last 2-3 years. But nobody go through what Eritrean people went through. so far. The Tigrayan people have been experiencing the same like the Eritrean people before the communist has been thrown. Eritrean people, from the experience when they share, some people learn, some people they don't. Those who learn, they benefit. Those who don't, they will miss out. And they will learn through the experience with the hard way. Like the mom who shared with me at Sana, she has regrets. She said it's our fault, as if God is punishing us. But she said also she's grateful. Her perception about Ethiopia is positive. Her mentality towards Ethiopia was positive. There was a wish that if we thought something would have been better, but it's not. Yes. Until, because of one person, people's life is, Eritrean people have to go through. But the quality of the Eritrean people, the sharing, the support, the helping each other, is always a great strength that helps them to go through, to live life, and also to succeed, regardless of the situation. They're hardworking. Those people in Addis recently, Eritrean people, when they can, once the law has been changed, they grab opportunity, because that opportunity they haven't had for long. And they're very successful. Our people, because they take it for granted, they are lazy, they sleep on it, the opportunity. But the one who doesn't have been given the opportunity, once they see that opportunity, you can see with the blink of the eyes, they change themselves. So unity, relationship, togetherness is what helps people going through a hard time, a tough time, a time that seems impossible to overcome. It's people of Tigray and Eritrea before the communist has been fought. That's how I see in Asmara. And also after Ethiopian and Eritrean war, Eritrean people still always together and sticking, helping each other. And they're always hardworking. And also they establish family wherever they go. Whether in Juba or Ghana, they balance life. When I say people in the Middle East, especially the hardworking women, the domestic workers, are hardworking people in that area, especially the women. Because they're working, they try to help family back home financially. Most people, most women, they don't think about relationship, starting family. And later on, they will be also going through a tough time of being not having this part of their life being made. But the Eritrean people, because of the support system they have, they marry, they establish family, they still within their church, they are very active with their social life, they're very active with their productivity, also they're active. So the common thing is that relationship, social life, togetherness, helping each other, supporting each other, encouraging one another is very important to overcome a difficult time at any time. So we can learn a lot from Eritrean people, from their experience. We can learn a lot from the Tigrayan people, from their experience. During this time, Eritrean people, why it takes them long for not defeating Isaias? Because on their own, still they try, but before they try, go further, wherever they are, it discourages them, it disempowers them. What I have seen recently in 2020, the Oromo people, the Tigrayan people, the Eritrean people, they try to work together. That's a trait, both to the Ethiopian and Eritrean government. But for them, they see the value of supporting each other because they have a common problem. They have a lack of democracy, lack of freedom. The situation that we are in right now. So both Eritrean people and Oromo people have something in common. Both Oromo people and TPLF or LF and EPLF was one of those strong who has been opposing the communists. While the TPLF has achieved its goal and benefits from this for almost 3 decades, Oromo people and Eritrean people as such, they didn't reach or achieve what they were fighting for. To that extent, to that level, to what they were setting their goal, one way or the other. So they have that common, something common. For 45 years, their people fight. But when you compare to the result, what has been achieved, the fruit, compares to what has been sacrificed, they haven't attained their goal. They have something in common. People of Tigray and people of Eritrea, they are the same people. Language and everything, culture, but they have that barrier, their relationship being broken, even though they are family. People married and they are family. So that broken relationship is also because of now the common problem, the challenge now again TPLF have. They have that working together, they start patching their relationship, mending their relationship, putting aside their differences and to come together because they see the value. The Eritrean people will be more empowered when they have other people join together. What they couldn't achieve on their own for decades, working with the people of Oromo, working with the people of Tigray, they have seen the benefit. All the 3 parties, all the 3 group of people can benefit. Other people also can benefit because always in unity there is power. Sharing ideas, different perspectives, having a positive relationship. When somebody is weak or somebody gets tired, overwhelmed, exhausted, the other one will pick and help each other. That way, all their goals can be achieved. So sharing in togetherness, in unity, and to have a positive relationship is very, very, very important. The reason why our people is divided is not because our people was divided, but our people are easily maneuvered by using our people's weakness. Our enemies are using our weaknesses to divide us so that to defeat us. But the Eritrean people have already gone through and have seen the benefit of unity, even to their own advantage, and also supporting we stand with Oromo people, we stand with the Tigrayan people, we stand with Ethiopian people when they say, because if somebody would have stand for them Eritrean people suffering would haven't been up until now, wouldn't have last. So now this is an opportunity, and we encourage that. Not only when during tough times, at all times. God's blessing is in unity. So we miss out because of that. Our pride, our prejudice, our ego, we give in and we lose that blessings. And because of that, we're being isolated on our own struggle, away from the relationship that could have been helping us, that could have shortened our tough times or situations. So relationships are very, very important. That's why those governments, they don't like the unity of others, because it will threaten them, it might shorten their time. So this is how I see and I learn from the Eritrean people. Their source of strength, their source of perseverance through the challenging moments, and encouraging, helping each other, and also influencing others, the young and even our elders. So this is learning from others is always available for us if we use it. And I'm happy to see people of Tigray, people of Oromo, people of Eritrea to work together, because that way we can shorten all the challenge we have for the common situation we have. To overcome that, unity is very important. Working together, empowering each other, and strengthening each other. So it's good the Eritrean people and Tigrayan people mend their relationship positively, working closely together. After all, families, after all, they have the same language and cultures. وحسنا فقري كل صلاة وانا سكت حولي Allah tinnakumaki. That was Abraham Fork, and that was a beautiful music, one of his piece of beautiful music that I like. Isaiah's, for the last 10 decades, for the last 3 decades. How many thousands of Abraham has taken their life? How many people in prison? Now the war in Tigray, the both parties, the Ethiopian and the Eritrean, those are criminal people. They are using the young in Amhara, the young in Tigray, and the young in Eritrea to go to war. This is anti-Semitic also. The Amhara, the Tigray, and the Eritrea people, majority of them Orthodox Christians. For the young in Eritrea not to die, like Abraham and others also, and for the young in Tigray not to die. The Eritrean and the Tigrayan people working together to stop what they have started is a way out to the solution. Unity and a healthy relationship always, at times like this, are very vital, very important, is a very empowering, and also that leads to a success, a solution, a betterment of tomorrow. We encourage again for Eritrean people and Tigrayan people to strengthen their love, their unity and support, and to mend their relationship, to take it where it was. Governments, for their own reasons, they create to isolate people. That's a dictator's way of controlling people, disempowering people. Because if they have relationship, if they have other support, it will be a threat to those people, to the governments, to the politicians. But in order for them to stay longer, they also divide people. So this is a good opportunity that God has given us to mend this relationship. Like the song in Abraham that he sing, message of love. Spread that love. To go to the people of Tigray and Eritrea, what has been started, to have a continuous impact and effect, and to go where it used to be. After all, those two people, those two group of people are families. Wherever there is a unity, God ordained the blessing. Whenever people stay in unity and togetherness, they are empowered. And this is something that I really am happy to see. And I'm also happy to see a lot of Eritrean people trying to teach people, to prevent people from a difficult or a harm or situations that they don't want us to go through. This, to those of us who can give ears, can listen, can be teachable, we can learn from Eritrean people experience, because experience is the best teacher.